it's Jessii Vee, and oh my gosh, what do you think of my new Christmas background? It's supposed to be, what's the word, bokeh? Like where you have like the blurry lights behind you. I love it. It's like a close-up of a Christmas tree, and I love how like sort of dark it is, but you can see all the colored lights. It's so cool. Now I actually have two Christmas backdrops, so I might do this one for 2 weeks and then the other one for 2 weeks. We'll see. We'll see what I feel like. So because I have a new backdrop, that means I'll be announcing the winner of last month's backdrop. Technically it's still this month, but we're starting this one early. The contest was on Instagram and the winner is BH Sprinkle. Congratulations and thank you to everybody who entered. And if you would like to win this new backdrop behind me, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, so my Jessii Vee channel, turn on your notification bell, and this time we're gonna have the contest be on Facebook. I know that's new. I have a Jessii Vee page on Facebook. I will link it down below if you can't find it, but all you have to do is be following me there. If you don't have a Facebook account, you can have one of your parents follow me as well. I would just reach out to them if you won. And if you would like an extra entry to this backdrop, DM me what your favorite Christmas song is on my Instagram. My Instagram is Jessii Vee. All right guys, so in today's video, we're going to be talking about the dark side of candy canes. I literally love candy canes so much. I could eat them all year round. But we're gonna be going into the history, a really creepy recall, some creepy pastas, some scary stories, you know, the usual. But I just want to give you guys another reminder that we still, only for like I think one more day, have a huge 20% off sale happening on our website. So I will link our website down below, and we also have a cute little gingerbread man plushie. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You guys know I did the dark side of the gingerbread man last year, and woo, I'm kind of scared to have them too, but I also could not resist. We're constantly updating for Christmas, so check it out down below. All right guys, let's start off with the history of candy canes. Legend has it that the candy cane dates back to 1670, when the choir master at a church in Germany handed out sugar sticks among his young singers to keep them quiet during the service. Now the board complained because they thought that sweets in church weren't really an appropriate thing, so the choir master had to get creative and added a hook, making the stick resemble a shepherd's staff, which is a religious reference that would calm the board's concerns. And it actually did work. So once he bent this candy stick, he was allowed to give it out to the kids at church. Also, up until 200 years ago, they were only white. They had no red stripe, they had no peppermint flavor. They didn't start doing that until they became super popular and being mass produced. And I actually found this really interesting survey online. People were asked which way they start to eat their candy cane, either from the straight stick or like the curved part, and 72% of people said they started with the straight part of the candy cane. So comment down below how you eat your candy cane. I'm pretty sure I flip it over and start with the straight side as well. But it's crazy how different people take this, so comment down below. By the way, whenever I hear about candy canes, I instantly think about that quote from Elf. The quote is, "We elves try to stick to the 4 main food groups: candy, candy canes, candy corn, and syrup." It's one of my favorite movies. I can't wait to watch Elf. Okay, so let's talk about the creepy recall that happened in 2019. In 2019, there was this massive recall of thousands and thousands of candy canes from Target. Now, their reasoning for this is because they were saying that kids were choking on foreign materials in the candy cane. I'm sorry, I thought it was supposed to be candy, but what creeps me out the most is that it doesn't say what those foreign materials are. Like, why was there anything else in the candy cane except for like sugar and peppermint? Like, the statement Target made was that the lolly contains foreign materials which may cause illness, injury, or death if consumed. Why are you selling these? Like, this makes me want to never buy candy canes again, because this was only 2019. And speaking of strange candy canes, I went onto Amazon and found these mac and cheese candy canes that I bought. I know, it sounds disgusting, but I'm gonna try it on my vlog channel. I told Ty about it and he was like, "I'm not trying that. Are you kidding me?" But we are, guys. You're gonna see our reaction on the vlog channel, hopefully in a couple weeks. Okay, so next we have a really creepy legend. It's called Candy Cane Lane. Now, apparently, parents used to tell their kids this to scare them into coming home before their curfew. The legend goes that if you're out in the snow past your curfew, when you start to walk home, you'll get lost, and the neighborhood will look completely different from how you remember it. You'll walk and walk, never being able to find your house in the endless maze of streets. It's dark outside, aside from the ominous flickering Christmas lights on all of the houses, and you begin to shiver in the cold cold air as snowflakes start to crowd your vision. Finally, you see something in the distance. It's a sign of some sort, spread high up across the road. As you get closer, you realize that the sign says Candy Cane Lane. You begin to hear the muffled, far-off sounds of Christmas music in the wind. Candy Cane Lane is a tempting street to walk down, and so you do. But it is said that once you step onto this mysterious snowy street, you never leave. Hundreds of children still wander there in search of home, going mad from the same Christmas song playing over and over again. So yeah, parents tell their kids this story when they want to make sure they're home for dinner before it gets dark. And for many kids, this tale has successfully scared them into getting home on time. I have never heard this before, but it is pretty creepy. Isn't Candy Cane Lane like a Sia song? I feel like it is. Now I'm gonna be scared of it. Okay, and next we have a creepypasta called The Boy with the Candy Cane. There's a story about a girl that found a strange Christmas card in her mailbox one day. It didn't say who it was, it didn't have a return address, it just had her name delicately written on the front of the card. When she opened the card, she saw this black and white photo of a boy holding a candy cane. It looked like it was taken in the early 1900s, and it was strange to see the boy just standing there not smiling at all. When she flipped over the card, she saw the words Merry Christmas ... just written there. It still didn't say who it was from. When she brought it inside to show her husband, she kind of laughed about it because it was so weird. It was obviously not really intended for her. It couldn't have been. So she put it up onto her fridge with a magnet. The next day she was making breakfast and she looked over at the photo and she could have sworn the boy looked a little bit different. This time he was frowning and it kind of looked like he was holding the candy cane farther out to the camera, almost as if he was offering it to her. She was so spooked by this that she walked over, took the photo off the fridge and threw it into the trash can. On Christmas morning, her and her husband were opening the stocking gifts they got for one another, and they each always gave each other 4 gifts. And after they were done opening all of them, the girl felt something at the bottom of her stocking. "You got me 5 gifts? You broke the rule," she said to her husband, but he shook his head and said that it wasn't him. So she reached in and pulled out a candy cane, and her heart stopped as she looked at it. And then she ran over to the garbage can and pulled out the photo, and the boy was standing there smiling with no candy cane in his hand. And that's how it ends. So yeah, how do you feel about candy canes now? I'm just kidding. I'm gonna love them forever. Anyways, so guys, that is the end of today's video. I hope you're looking forward to some more Christmas content. Don't forget to enter to win the backdrop, and I have linked the website down below if you want to check out our 20% off sale. But yeah, I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!